Welcome to the Edel Department Store. Our store is ever striving to take down the Bose market. Kind of like that time Juno Naval Fortress got a whole lot funnier. One of the heads of the coup d'etat, Duke Dunan, seems to be under house arrest by orders of the Queen. The person who's apparently the Duke's butler comes and shops here at the store from time to time. But for some reason, he always just buys donuts and comics. Dunkin' Donuts, even. Welcome, you guys tourists. I've got lots of good souvenirs at nice prices. Mainly accessories, lighter. A good luck charm carried by hikers to combat the cold. Prevents freeze, we'll go ahead and get one of those. Since we don't have one. Black bangle. A leather wristband that stimulates a pressure point. Prevents sleep. Skull pendant. A bone pendant with a skull carved into its surface. Prevents death blows. Cattail, that's new. A themed accessory. Makes the wearer lighter on their feet. Move up by 2 and question mark. Nobody knows what that question mark actually means, but I guess it's something to think about. It's something to ponder. I'm tired from walking around, so I'm gonna take a break here. Breaks are awesome. I love breaks. Seems like there's been earthquakes happening in Zeiss lately. I haven't gone in a while, but are Elmo's hot springs okay? They are now. It's Kitty! The other day, everyone in the store went to see the famous Bose Market. Everyone in the market was working so hard. It was touching to see, wasn't it? A news report said police recruits are down. Donut shops may go out of business. MIDI. The golden rule to making the best tea is, I always get sleepy when it comes to anything with the name studying attached to it. No. All this effort is to reclaim the position of tea sales staff my sister stole from me. She's still going on about that. Hopefully you have, what's it called? Fresh eggs, there you go. Ba-ding! Ba-ding! Now we can make that, what's it called? That we couldn't make before. Moonlight ice. Takes 2 fresh milk, 2 fresh eggs, 2 ripe apples, 2 crisp onions, and 2 maple sugar. High-class ice cream using moonlight-drenched apples. Gives 2500 HP and defensive by 15. Moonlight ice. So sunshine is orange, and moonlight is apple, apparently. That's just how it works. Welcome! The Edel department store has everything from souvenirs to daily goods. Kinda like Walmart. There's a new issue of the newspaper. Liberal News Issue 4. Earthquakes over. Central Factory declares Zeiss safe. Is the danger over? Probably not. Anti-cold helmet is new. A helmet for use in cold environments. Defensive by 15, prevents freeze. There you go. Not too shabby. Freeze style. Guess we could give that to you. Plus it'll give you some even more defense. Good times. special earthquake's over. It's over! And such. Zeiss stopped shaking. The earthquakes plaguing Zeiss had finally ended. It seems the Wolf Fort incident mentioned in our previous edition was only the beginning. The city of Zeiss, Sanctum Gate, and Leiston Fortress were all hit by quakes as well, causing distress in the region. Distress style. Sudden declaration of safety. Safety, Stephen! However, not long after the earthquake at Leiston Fortress, a declaration of safety was issued by the Central Factory's Chief Murdoch. It has a picture of him, that freaking cigarette-smoking dork. Some concern was expressed at the statement, but as a practical matter, there have been no earthquakes since. How such a declaration of safety is possible was explained by Chief Murdoch. We determined that the earthquakes were being caused by special circumstances. He clarified, these earthquakes, it seems, were being caused by underground septium veins. These earthquakes, and that after analysis it was possible to state accurately that they had ended. The declaration also emphasized disaster preparedness for future incidents, however. Technology, new model engine finally complete. It has a picture of the engine. That looks pretty snazzy, I gotta say. The new model orbital engine from the Central Factory is at last completed and has been revealed to the press. The engine was specially designed for the cruiser Arce and has higher output, as well as streamlined maintenance for field repairs. The new engine will increase the Arce's cruising speed to 3,200 cells an hour, over 4 times the speed of an airliner, making it the fastest ship in the world. Suck on that, Setzer, you jerk. Foreign Affairs, new engines drive piece. Samples of the new model engines, referred to in our previous article, are to be presented to both the Empire and Republic as tokens of the peace represented by this pact. These engines are said to be the key to next-generation flight. Such technological exchange is the promise made to those who promise to uphold the harmony between nations. Much is expected from Liberal's ace in negotiations. Society. Elmo Hot Springs get hot, hot, hot. In the earthquake-struck Zeiss region, even Elmo Village felt the wrath of nature. Following a quake, their hot springs began boiling. The phenomenon ceased after a few hours, but it's thought to be related to some form of underground abnormality. I mean, Lancer loves taking hot showers, but that's a little much. After investigating, the Bracer Guild issued a statement that it was temporary with no likelihood of reoccurrence. Possible connection to the quakes will be investigated by the Central Factory at a later date. There you go. Good times. Alright. So let's head to the museum. Not quite the Heimdall Museum, but it'll have to do for now. Isn't Mama gonna come home soon? I'll do my best to wait, so... Mimo. That's a good song by Nightwish. There's Jimmy. The History Museum. Yeah, this is it. Oh, Jimmy? Whoa, hey, you're the bracers who saved me as ice. What are you doing here? Ah, right, delivering that artifact, huh? Yeah, it may have lost its power, but who knows what it might do after all. It could end the world. You never know. I'll entrust it to these guys. Good call. If you'd also give up on treasure hunting and get a real job, that'd be even better. Ouch, but I'm afraid I can't. He's gonna get a job working at Target. I suppose it'd be different if I could find something even more romantic than being a treasure hunter. I plan on getting them to have a look at my little discovery. First, I need to find the person in charge. Well, I don't think standing out there is going to do a whole lot. Welcome to the History Museum. Spinning camera style. Oh. You, aren't you? Who are you again? Ouch. I'm Santos with the History Museum. I asked you to take photos of the tower in ruin. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Of course, we had Dorothy take those pictures, since she's a pro. So how'd it go after that? Find out anything about the tower device? No, embarrassingly, I haven't really had any success. Everything about it is just so unknown. However, we do know that tower itself was being built during the ancient Sumerian era. First, I suppose I need to check out what references we have in that area. Archaeology doesn't seem like the kind of thing that comes up with results that easily, huh? I guess all I can say is good luck. Yes, I'll have to do my best thinking of this as the first step to uncovering lost ancient knowledge. Those mysterious devices in the ancient towers that activated, investigating them is my job. The devices are placed on the roofs of the ruined towers, and their purpose is completely unknown. We're continuing to research them, but we still haven't had any significant success. However, we did discover the towers themselves were built in the Sumerian age. I'll just have to slowly peruse through references about them. Sounds like a fun time. Bum ba bum ba bum. Tetrasilic Tower Outer Wall Segment, Age Preceptian. This wall segment was cut and carried from a tetrasilic tower. Structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. They defiled the tower in the pursuit of knowledge. Depicted upon it are a staff-wielding priest and a winged godlike being, typical of period frescoes. Scholars continue to examine the design for any connections with Adios. That's just fun. That's all that is. It's just fun. Stone pillar with relief, age Preceptian. Found at the bottom of Lake Valeria, adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the Tetrasilic Tower. Da-na-na-na. Floor tile, age Preceptian. Piece of tiled floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stones fit together to create a beautiful and intricate pattern. Nice. Ancient lantern, Preceptian, a device built to hold fire. Most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures. May have religious significance, but probably not. Preceptian calendar, the ancient civilization of Sumeria. Around 1200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Sumeria was at its peak, and suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. Probably got abducted by aliens. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Sumerian culture, and plunging its people into a dark age of ruin. The items exhibited on the first floor are from the very beginning of this era. They aren't believed to be products of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless, its influence is clearly visible upon them, giving them immense academic worth. Probably involved in an academic incident. Septian calendar 1 to 500, the Dark Age of Ruin. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be referred to as the Dark Ages. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers and numerous nations, large and small, and lasted for roughly 500 years. That's a long time. I'll tell you what. Knight's equipment. Age Septian calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life, and as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. The knights wielded armaments like these when they went out onto the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. You got halberds, shields, armor. What looks like a crossbow of some kind. You gotta appreciate that. Bum, bum, bum. Septian calendar 500 to 1100. The Septian era. The first appearance of the Septian Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. The church centered around the goddess of the sky Aidios, and espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society, and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually, the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the Church of the Center. Religion style. Professor Alba, who was staying here before, was quite the man. His theory about the Septarians, or Seven Treasures, was quite charming. I'd like to hear his opinion about the mysterious devices in the ancient towers that have activated recently. Apparently he investigated the towers across the regions after all. Professor Alba? Huh, who was that? It seems familiar. Of course, now we know who he really is. Ancient artifacts, age unknown. Artifact, noun. A relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin, and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. Purpose, the purpose, not porpoise. Know what I'm talking about? The church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians, gifts from Aidios, and the recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. Functional. Medieval loom. Age Septian calendar 900. A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people began accustomed to peace, cotton and other crops, barney cotton, became more widely cultivated and sold. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Church testicles, manuscript, age Septian calendar 500, handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Ages, giving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. That's back in the old days and such. Church ritual items, age Septian calendar 900 approximate. The church has long been a source of art. It's been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Aidios is thought to have been first created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assumed their present forms in this time period too. Very good. Septian 1150 to 1200, the orbital post-revolutionary world. It's been only 50 years since Professor C. Epstein invented orbits, and world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these advances is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in Liberl, but neighboring nations such as Arabonia have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well. Smaller-sized airships are also used. Fun. That's pictures of different airships. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Grancel landing port. Thank you very much for your patronage. Should you have any business with our company, please enter the building over there. Tell me what to do, sir. I will own you in Tekken 6. Hard is here. The non-aggression pact should be a big plus for the tourism industry. Industry style. I want to call in all the foreign tourists now that there's a non-aggression pact. Lately, all the airships have been running according to schedule. During the coup d'etat, things were messed up, with the coming and going of military ships, and the closing of the landing port. I'm finally free of dealing with claimants. You can buy the newspaper here if you want. It's Sasha! Welcome! Welcome to the Liberal Orbital Ship Company. Orbital ship. I've got to deal with the Calvardian embassy soon. I'm going to negotiate with the Republican ambassador and try to get permission to buy an airship of the same model as those scheduled liners. Good luck with that. So that'll be a fun time. It's Tiffy time! Our chief engineer is as weak-willed and reliable as ever. Oh well. For Tiffany's next job... that's right. Could you order some orbital plugs? Some butt plugs, maybe? Know what I'm talking about? F. Novartis style. Why? Why? I came all the way to the capital, but... Why is the RSA here? You came all this way for nothing! That's a shame. A damn shame. Public shaming. Now what's he gonna do? Like that time F. Novartis shut off a projector. That was a good time. Have you heard? They finally reopened the castle to the public. It was closed during the coup d'etat. I, of course, recommend a visit to the garden terrace. The gentle winds off Valeria Lake and the scent of the green garden are very comforting. That just makes Estelle think of Joshua, of course. Move over, coming through. I got deliveries to make. Sure you do. You jerk stain. Grancel Castle. Hey, there's someone here. This is my first time seeing Grancel Castle up close. Up close in person. Its presence and bearing is far more impressive in person than in photographs. I'm a fan of the Royal Guard, especially of Miss Julia, of course. Hey, hi there. The capital's an amazing place, huh? He's getting pretty excited since it's the first vacation we've had in a while. Vacation style. Vacation destination. It seems like you could fish quite well here. I don't think you actually can, but maybe you can. Yeah, you can! Cool. Hopefully this isn't against the law or anything, but you never know. We're fishing in the castle's moat. I guess that'd be a moat, wouldn't it? It's a hit! You have sunk to my battle ship. A crab! Monster carapace. We need to get some more shrimplets. We're running low. We're running low. Hit! Another crab. What about earthworm? What can earthworm get us, yeah? It got away! That's some bull. It's a trout! Beat that, you little trout sniffer. Spat out 50 Mirage Sapphire. Cool. Well, we're catching crabs, so let's use crab as bait. Maybe we can get something else. Nope. That's not gonna happen, sir. Kasago! What about our old buddy Kasago? Whoa! Ew, suck! Red flies. Let's get some tiny bait going on. See if we can get anything. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Liberal carp. Pretty much catch that anywhere. River bug. It's a hit! Salmon! Okay, I'll take that. 2 Terrabomb. We can use Bro now. Watch it catch salmon. Salmon egg catching salmon. Rainbow trout! There you go. Beat that, you little rainbow trout sniffer. You get some of all Sabbath. Alright, cool. Good times. Do-do. Fishing bone. Rainbow trout, part of the rock eater and Yamani family. The sepith it eats causes its brilliant coloring. Catch one big enough and it might make you rich. Got 4 of them apparently, including from my first playthrough. Trout, found in Valeria Lake and connected water, an offshoot of the salmon with steel blue scales. Male store black sepium, female silver. Not 4. Salmon, the symbol of upstream migratory fish. Born in Valeria Lake, they migrate to the sea and return to the Rubine River to lay their eggs. Fun, 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 fun. Guessing we can't go in the castle. Oh, it's Private Dan! You're the victors of the martial arts competition, right? Right. Recognize just who the hell I am, sir. It's been a while. Thanks for your care the other time. Huh. Well, what is it today? If there's someone you'd like to speak with, we can contact them immediately. Or would you like to tour the castle grounds? No, we were just passing by today. Ah, okay. Well, if anything does come up, just say the word. Yeah, thanks. If you have business in the castle, just say the word. So we can't actually go in right now. But I'm sure we'll be going in later for something. Some kind of shenanigan. I work at the castle, so the coup d'etat was a big deal for me. I've been investigating it since. We're in the clear now, but the scars of that case run deep. Do they ever? Scars style. I've always wanted to stay in this hotel. It's so nice, isn't it? It is.